Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to continue looking at the Nutanix cluster questionnaire, specifically the site information section. So the first few questions in this section are pretty self-explanatory down to about here. If you have any questions about these, just reach out to your project manager.
All right, let's look at question 31. Are there redundant PDUs in each rack? The Nutanix block will come with 2 power supply units, and it's best practice to split these between 2 PDUs for one reason, as the question says, to ensure redundancy and also to prevent overloading a single PDU.
All right, number 32, what is the voltage of the PDUs? Here you can choose from either 100 to 120 volts or 200 to 240 volts. Most Nutanix blocks are not redundant at the 100 volt level, and they'll require at least 200 volts. If you don't have that power supply redundancy and you lose a single power supply, then the remaining power supply might not be strong enough to sustain the block. For that reason, Nutanix strongly recommends, in most cases, you have 200 plus volt power.
Let's take a closer look at PSU redundancy. I mentioned that Nutanix recommends in most cases to have 208 volt power. I say that because there are some block models that are redundant at 110 volt power, which we can see in this table. So we'll just go through those really quick. The NX 1065G8 with a single node is redundant at 110 volt power, as well as the NX 1175SG8, which can only have a single node. The NX 3060G8 with a single node. The NX 8035G8 with a single node. There are cases where the 8155G8 is redundant. That one's a little more complicated, so I won't get into that one. And that is it. So you can see in most cases, especially if your block has multiple nodes, you're going to need 208 volt power to ensure you have that PSU redundancy. And if you want to check this out on your own, you can go to the Nutanix support portal and just search here NX3060G8 system specifications. You can find this table. So this is something that's important to consider when you have a new Nutanix installation coming up.
Let's also quickly look at the same for G9 platforms. This one is a little bit simplified. There are just these 3 G9 platforms. And this one is very easy. These are all not redundant at 110 volts. All right, I think we will pause there, and I'll continue to go over the rest of the questions in future videos. So I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.